What is up, YouTube? This is HeyhoBrando. Welcome back to Palworld Season 2 Egg Only Run. Oh yeah, we did a lot today, and like I said, at least this time, it's not going to take over 4 months for me to make a video. Not sure how long this video is. Did a lot of stuff on for this one. Did some battling. Did some overworld bosses. Still going to be doing a lot of overworld bosses because I do want to beat every single one. And, you know, the leveling is taking a little bit slow, a little bit not too slow. It's kind of like, whatever type of thing. But we're going to be setting up the base. You're going to see halfway through the video, the red mark on the top left, that's going to be gone. I brought it back down to me only having 4 bases. And this base that you see now, the first base that we ever made, that's going to be gone. Decided to get rid of it, and I'm going to try to keep certain things going on. Like, I'm going to have certain bases on to where I'm going to need, and kind of figure out as things go on. So either way, sit back and enjoy, and let's see how this Palworld adventure goes on today. So like I said in the last episode, I wanted to try to make a tower up on the building just to kind of like change it up just a little bit, and I didn't really know how I was gonna do it. Like, I was making up some plans and all that, but I wanted to make a tower for one reason or another reason. Eventually I'm gonna be putting like a bedroom up on the top floor and probably have like a little landing zone for my birds and all that, like, you know, kind of have like a little role-playing element onto it. And it's gonna look a little weird at first. It's definitely gonna look some weird because I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. And who knows, like, probably this base will probably not even be our final base that we'll settle down at, because as time goes on and we level up more, we'll be getting more and more gear to upgrade. Like, at some point now I'll be able to have the ore, so I won't even have to worry about using the ore farm at some point if I just make one section just filled with ore. But we'll figure out how things go on. But yeah, nope, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get these stairways to work, because I don't want to make ladders, and yeah, so far not working out for me. Took me like half an hour to finally settle in on a design. Not really sure if I like it, but I mean, with all the freaking windows I have on that doesn't fit on, and I decided, hey, I want to put pillars on just so it's not floating. And for some reason I added like extra pillars, but I think that kind of works out. I'll be putting my bed up there eventually, but I think it works out for what it is. What do you think? So yeah, finally got enough to get a certain like weapons assembly lines and some other assembly lines going on, and really just wanted to get these going on so I can have it. I'm probably going to be working on getting those missions up on the top right, I think, because of all the updates that I missed that they were gone as well. So I'm probably just going to get rid of those in the next episode, or probably even later on in this episode. You probably won't even see it, but we're just going to see what it is. So far I got low level pals helping me out here, but that will change relatively soon. Hopefully I can find more stronger level pals in the future. So it was time to go after another tower boss, Lily and Lynn. And this one I came in obviously with the fire one, and also we were able to get a new gun, AK-47, had over 400 bullets, and I was like, okay, no doubt on that, we'll be able to get these guys down relatively quickly. And I mean, these guys are around, I believe, level 30, and the next tower boss is going to have to be 40 to 45, so we still got 8 levels to go for that one. But this fight's going to take a little bit longer than I thought, but and with all the lagging, that's when I decided, like, yeah, I gotta definitely get this base down from 8 to 4, because definitely it's gonna screw up, and I really don't want to have to, you know, deal with another corruption thing on here. But nope, the fight went relatively well. Took around 4 minutes, and I had to switch him out at one point just so that he wouldn't die. But it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, and with all the lags, it also just kept on screwing me up at times. I almost died twice during the fight. But in the end, another boss eliminated, more items to unlock, and some ancient technology points that will be used to upgrade our little base and other things. Me jumping for joy. So they able to make a fourth base just for the coal. This is like one of the better places that you can get coal from the beginning in the desert, where there's the level 50 Anubis. Mostly for the fact of just for how much coal is around, and I'm gonna need it for refined metal. It's just something I'm gonna need later on, and I'm like, I might as well start collecting it now, because eventually I am gonna get the refined metal. So I thought I needed the coal at the beginning, but I was like, you know what, I'm here, might as well just pick up stuff. Basically just wanted to show of me just doing a bunch of overworld bosses. First one we went after was Catris, and you know, fire against fire basically, or fire against dark I guess, but that one was down. We went after Univolt, and again still using Blaze Howl knocked, because I love that pal. This is one of my more favorite ones, just the blue and the purple. I don't know, there's just something about it that I absolutely love. And you know, like this one was a little bit more difficult to have to watch out for the lightning attack that does onto it, but again, like the first one, this one went down relatively easy for us as a team. Next one we had after was Bronze Cherry Aqua. This one went down even quicker with the Univolt that we've always had since the beginning. And you know what, with the lightning against water, just like Pokemon, that went down relatively quick as well. Next one we went after was one of those bounties, which I think I have a few bounties I have to collect, but this was a level 16. Hell, I think I could have even just done this one myself, but you know, Blaze Howl had to come in and hit as well. Next one was Relaxosaurus Lux. He went down relatively quickly as well, and this was the time that I leveled up enough that we were able to get the next level that we needed to get the refined furnace. This will give us for the refined metal and the refined tools that we are going to be needing, and just to show it there, and I'm like, yay! So like I said, the first base is officially going to be taken down. As you can see, I already took down a lot of the egg incubators, and I'm going to be putting them in the new base. Hell, I might even put up a little area where my tower is, or the next floor up, to actually get a little egg area set up, because I know we need one for cold, one for heat type of thing, you know, something like that. I think I might do that, because I got 12 egg incubators. I can essentially do 4 of each, so I can have one for heat, one for cold, and one for just normal, just to get them going on. I know a lot of people have said multiple times, I can be like, hey, like, it isn't about like doing things like this, like you can have some fun, just make it like automatic type of thing. I go like, yeah, but you know what, I kind of don't want to do that. Like, I'm willing to do the EXP thing, because like after a while the grind does really get to you, and the grind is getting here again, where like the higher you're getting at, it's going to take a while for the grind to get at. So I am eventually going to start again upping the EXP gain, just so I can at least do some of the things, because like right now the highest level you can get is 65, so we're 35 in, and I believe I'm at 4.5 or 5.5, I can't remember, but in the next episode definitely going to start upgrading it up. And the reason I haven't shown a lot of the eggs that have been hatched is because you've seen a lot of them. I'm just not going to keep showing you the same eggs over and over and over again. So what I'm going to do is that when there's an egg that isn't something we've seen, that's what I'll show it. And basically what I was doing here, I was just checking out the levels, see what the pals were in terms of what they can do. But no, had a lot more that we had to go through. It was kind of weird seeing all what we were doing, or what all the stuff I did at the beginning. Like now I'm just like, you know, slowly getting rid of it all and moving away, because we no longer need this starting area. It was good for us, and you know, it's going to be weird I don't have a fast travel point here any longer, but we don't need it anymore. We got a much more bigger base, and I have an idea for a more permanent base that's going to be more of like an actual tower base that will have everything that we're going to need, and also walls to keep all the things onto it. And with the new Mau pal that we got, like I think that's a new one that we got, or I'm not sure if we got onto it. We got so many pals, I don't know how many we got onto it, but yeah, nope, just all we're going to be basically doing is just dismantling the whole base down to absolutely nothing, use the materials that we got, and hopefully we can have maybe 2 main bases and kind of like split what everything will be onto it. That way we can still have 2 other bases that what we're going to be needing onto it. I want to have one base that will be strictly just for having where my pals will work on building things or for mining purposes, because once we get to a certain level that we can basically just mine everything that we need, I could put all the pals, if we have the level for it, there, or just have them somewhere else. But no, that's basically it. Just really just finishing up cleaning up all this and checking out the last egg when it's finally happened. Moving all the eggs over, even though I said I was going to split them into different rooms. For now, until I can actually make room, I'm just putting them basically here, 6 up, 6 down, just to have them as it is. Who knows, like, so far I'm doing fine with how the egg incubations have been working. But no, for what this is, for what it's how it's working out for me, this is working out for me. I'm not looking for efficiency, I'm just looking for, does it work? Can it work? Is it working? And this thing right here for me is working. The old base being gone now, I was able to move some of the pals over that we need. And if you see of a new pal, that white one, that was the last one. Forgot to show that in the clip. Lost it. Sorry about that. But basically that's our new one. And I think it's a level 3 in terms, or level 2 or 3, I can't remember, in terms of handwork. And I definitely need all the handwork I can get. But basically now I'm just putting in my best pals as I possibly can into this base, because we're going to need it. We're going to need all the pals we can get. We're going to need all the best pals we can to make this base as good as possible. Hopefully as time goes on we'll be able to get more. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like the pal condenser and start putting the double pals I have into a singular one, you know, to make like a stronger one. Because I never used a pal condenser before, so I'm going to have to figure out what that is and how that's going to be working. But yeah, we did quite a bit today, and I think it's going to work out just fine later on down the line. But that's all the time that we have today with all this grinding, all this stuff that I had to do. Next episode, we're going to be increasing to level again so I can actually do more. And I was actually able to finally do an improved furnace. Luckily, with all the stuff that I can buy, because of all those things I'm selling, like I'm basically selling all the pal spears I can find onto it and make it. That's how I can make my money. And if I get that other pal that can probably drop gold coin, it will actually be a lot better. But we're making the reinforced furnace, and then later on we'll get our pal to smelt it down for us. We'll be able to upgrade our gear, which we'll be doing in the next episode. Next episode, I'll definitely be trying to bring my power level up to at least 45 so we can beat 2 gyms at once, or 2 towers I should say, and basically start working on fighting as many of the overworld bosses as I possibly can. I think that's what my main mission is going to be in the next episode, is basically boss runs, grinding, and all that other good stuff. You'll still see it, and if definitely we're still going for the eggs. Like, these are all challenges basically, but without the idea of breeding, it's definitely harder. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button to see more, because guess what? The next video I'm going to be doing is not Palworld, but Digimon Time Stranger. I want to see what people think of that. I want to see if people want to see a Let's Play of that, and if they like it. But either way, this has been HeyhoBrando, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!